Welcome to a dish of dishes. Tonight for dinner, I made a wonderful feast containing, with contributions from several different food groups. I started off with a bowl of green beans. That was really hard to make. And mashed potatoes and steak. Alright, so what I did to make these mashed potatoes, I took 6 potatoes, about the size of my fist, and I washed them off, and I threw them in a pot, and covered them up, just enough water. I put over this shit.
Backwards talking, I must, to explain the potatoes of mashing.
Yeah, so then after I washed them off, put them in the pot, covered them up with, enough water, just right over the top, and I put it on high heat on the stove. I let that sit for about 25 minutes, checking them every couple minutes to see if they were soft. Not every couple minutes, I started checking them after about 15 minutes, just to check. And then every 5 minutes after that. Alright, so when they were soft, I could stick a fork through them. I took off the heat, and I turned on like some warmish cold water. Dump some of the water out, swirl some of that water in there, so I could put my hand in there, use it as a strainer, dump the water out. Then I took a plastic spoon, one of those jokers with the little dashes in it. There's usually like 3, so you can strain things. And I used that to push down on the potatoes and mash them out. And then I took a fork and I whipped them like that to break up the skins. And I put a 1/4 cup of milk, 4 tablespoons of butter, and a good shake of the pepper shaker on there. Stirred it back up again, got it nice and like kinda not so chunky. I like my potatoes chunky and with the skins, but not so chunky that it was like just eating fucking potatoes. Alright, and for the steak, I put it on broiled the shit, stuff, dinner, meal I'm talking about. I got a dirty mouth. Anyways, on another note, I took the steak and most of the way wrapped it up with tinfoil to set it in the oven. Before I did that, I took crushed garlic and black pepper and brushed one side of it real good with that. And then I took 2 strips of bacon and laid it across the top. Then I crushed over some foil to make like a little bubble around it, and I put that joker in the broil. So when the steak was done, the mashed potatoes were just finishing up, and I was whipping them, and I had my green beans on the side. And that's my thing for you tonight. This dish I call Snashed Opatoes. On the pork side. Enjoy. It's delish.